welcome and thank you so much for being here. We're going to do a timeless and collective reading. Whenever this reading finds you is the right time. Keep in mind it's a general reading and see what signs, symbols, messages, and energies resonate for you in your particular situation. Hopefully bring clarity to whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, change your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes, in a new way, in a new light. In the end, always trust yourself that divine inner guidance is in you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition so your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest and greatest good of everyone. So we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're going to start with the divine truth. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, place of consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest, greatest good of all. Clarity for the collective, please, and thank you. Transformation. This is really big. So somebody has made the conscious decision to really change something about themselves, within themselves, maybe breaking old habits, old patterns, old cycles, growing spiritual wings. This is somebody who is choosing to come out of the cocoon, choosing to be the butterfly and not the caterpillar, really desiring this transformation. But I am getting that there are some people that have come out of the cocoon, but they're not quite sure about those wings yet. There's a little bit of a learning curve before they're ready to really take off and fly. But this transformation is happening. It could also be within you or within a partnership. But this is someone who has now become more conscious and aware of their choices, and they are choosing to transform into their higher self to be with you. So maybe you were the one that inspired or, were the catalyst of this transformation. Maybe somebody wasn't really spiritual before or was really in the 3D world. It looks like somebody is looking at something through many layers now, in a deeper, wider, higher perspective. I'm also getting that someone is really starting to trust their intuition, that maybe wasn't so intuitive before. I feel like it was in there all along, but I feel like somebody usually chose the logical route. And I feel like with this transformation, someone is finding that beautiful balance on when to see something in reality and when to really use logic for a higher purpose, but also really tune into their own discernment. I feel like somebody is going to be making different choices than they would have made in the past. And I feel like you are a great inspiration in that transformation. So let's go to the second half. I split this into two. This is going to be a shorter reading today. I don't have much time, but I did feel like a message needed to come through. So let's get one more, clarity on transformation. Somebody wants to not just crawl out of the cocoon and fly. They want to fly on a lotus flower in a pink suit to you, or maybe a pink dress, to make an offer of love. It looks like somebody has clear direction now. I am also getting that somebody has maybe been doing a little bit of a glow up, taking care of themselves a little different, opening up. I am seeing someone going out and buying either perfume or cologne. I see like someone trying on different things. So maybe somebody is trying to smell good for you. It's funny. I feel like even if they didn't have anything on, they still smell good to you, which is like kind of a pheromone thing, which means somebody is just attractive to you. Someone's definitely attracted to you, and they want to offer you the world. So, and they want to offer you the world. They're making different choices in their life because of you, and they also want to make you a promise. Maybe they didn't follow through with promises before. Maybe what they wanted to promise you, they couldn't promise you the world. I see someone, flying around the world. Maybe some of you are going to be going on vacation or want to travel. But I feel like the promises made as that caterpillar, like it could have been a big offer, but they didn't have the wings to follow through. I feel like somebody now has the wings or the means, the focus, and the proper authentic intentions in their heart to follow through with something. And somebody wants you to see the best version of them. I am getting, for some of you, if you always saw someone, you know, maybe at work or maybe in their sweats or something like that, someone that maybe normally wouldn't be the one to get dressed up is doing something. Somebody's doing something a little extra for you, whether it's buying a new pair of sneakers, washing their car, buying some cologne or perfume, getting their hair done. I feel like somebody is doing some sprucing up because they kind of want to impress you, but I feel like maybe you'll notice right away, but I feel like they could just come in their sweats and it wouldn't make too much of a difference with you. So let's do one message from the clarifying life and then do a tarot card or two. What is one clarifying life message to be helpful, please and thank you? This is a really big deck of cards. And I feel like this one always comes through. I do see somebody maybe really tapping into their emotions. Maybe they kept something under the surface, but I feel like somebody is ready to breach the surface, let something out, express how they feel. This is you just going with the flow. However fast or slow this transformation is happening, however fast or slow this love offer is coming in, or how something blossoms or unfolds. Just go with the flow. You know, don't have the energy of being too rigid on how something needs to happen or in the time frame it needs to develop. This is just being fully immersed in every moment you get to have. If these are moments you have with yourself and you're doing a little glow up or working on a project, be all in. If this is moments you get to be with a beautiful partner or person in your life you truly love and care about and connect with, be all in. Every moment that you have, everything you want is all around you, just waiting for you to see it. I do feel like before someone was maybe not necessarily the caterpillar, but really stuck in the cocoon. You just couldn't see it before. I feel like somebody is really going to see what they have. I feel like how valuable you are, maybe what they missed out on, not wanting to let an opportunity pass them by, but that could be you as well. Just stay in the flow. And it's surrendering, it's a letting go. It's not a holding on. Once you let something go, let something feel free and fly. Let somebody have free will. Allow someone's emotions to be expressed when they're ready. That puts such a beautiful freedom on any partnership. And it usually makes something want to come closer. If there's like a pushing, it usually distances somebody away so they can have some space. So maybe there was somebody who was pushing before. I feel like that's not happening anymore though. I feel very free in this reading. Surrender to the rhythm of life. Remain open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. All right, let's do the tarot. Let's kind of get the flow of energy going on right now. What are some messages to be helpful on staying in the flow, being fully immersed, transformation, and a little love offer? I feel like it's not a little love offer though. I feel like it's a big one. And I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for this for a long time. But it's telling you to stay open-minded. So for some of you, this is coming from a person you expect. And I also feel like for some of you, you're going to get that offer that you've been hoping for, but it's not going to come from the person you thought. But it's going to feel right when it comes through. Maybe you still sparked transformation in somebody's life, but maybe this transformation was happening within both of your lives, and your spiritual wings or your energy is now matching somebody else. I am getting that for some of you, so just be open to how the universe, how God answers prayers. You know, how that chapter unfolds, where it takes you. It looks like it's taking you to a little bit of passion. This could also be where there was a lot of passion under the surface, felt for a long time, and something with that volcano in the back is ready to burst. This could be a younger energy. This could have been somebody who was really immature or just inexperienced in a particular partnership, had immature reactions. It's also lack of follow through sometimes. That's the upside down version. It's starting a bunch of different projects and never finishing them. It's getting really excited about this new person in your life and not going on enough dates or giving that person enough attention to really know who they are, the ins and the outs. The page could also just be a message that you get. It could also be, you know, somebody who maybe promised you something in the past and didn't follow through. You felt that energy. You felt that like sparkle, that fire, that creativity. But then the flame wasn't kept lit long enough to become this beautiful bonfire. This person or this partnership has the potential to grow, but it needs more time. It needs maturity, and it needs enough energy to really tap into the potential of how big and beautiful it can become. This page does look really gentle. It looks like they've come a long way to get to this point. Let's get clarity on the page. It's usually a fire sign. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but it's a personality type or facet in you or someone you were thinking about. Clarity on the Page of Wands. Oh, well, it looks like this page definitely has had some transformation and is stepping in to the energy of the Queen of Wands. And this is not about gender, but I am getting a lot of feminine energy with both of these. The Queen of Wands is so confident. The Queen of Wands is sexy and sassy, sultry and creative. She shines on stage. She shines as the background dancer, he or she. But this queen, even though it's a feminine energy, this queen knows when to put on the pants and completely run something, to boss up, to handle something. Almost like they're stepping into the masculine energy a little bit, but they still have that feminine energy to know when to let something come. The Queen of Wands is confident enough to know that when someone has the confidence and maturity to really know they deserve her, they will come in. The Queen of Wands knows when to not let an energy in when it's not an energy or a person that is following through, when it's just a big offer and nothing backing it up. The Queen of Wands is somebody who would want the world, but she or he also recognizes all of the potential in others, how they can grow, what they can become, what they can do, how talented they are. This queen is upright, is never afraid of lack. She's never afraid of somebody else coming in that's more talented or younger or more experienced, taking something away from her, because she has such confidence in her uniqueness, because there's no one like her. So she wants to see other people shine and grow, to give them opportunities. Upside down, she's definitely a prima donna. We will look at that. Upside down, that queen is always afraid of her spotlight being taken away. Always afraid of the next best thing coming and taking something from her. She's someone who is very much the diva. I like that example that came through once. Like if she was a famous singer or a singer and she was going to do a tour, in order to do that tour, you had to make sure she had 9,842 green M&Ms in a special shaped bowl, or she wouldn't do it. Why? Because you want to make some person count that many green M&Ms out for you so you feel more special? Like it's like that kind of energy. To see people work just so she can feel better. It's lack of confidence. The Queen upright is the one that asks for everybody that she's working with, everybody else, to also get something special, an offer that they can't refuse. So everybody feels like that spotlight is beaming on them in whatever they do, whatever they are talented with, whatever they are into, and whatever ignites their soul. I feel like the Queen of Wands upright she's like sunshine. But she also knows how to be a little sassy, you know? If she knows how to sit back and she's like, I'm just gonna wait, the right thing will come in. And if it doesn't, somebody else will. So, also a fire sign. And she is sitting pretty comfortable here. Maybe some of you have a cat. But if this is the page that has changed and grown and transformed into the Queen, that maturity came pretty fast. But you can't skip the experiences with the Knight. Let's get one more to clarify the Queen and the Page. And you have the Magician. So you're able to manifest. You're able to make your dreams come true. You can make something happen with whatever you have around you right now to start, with the talents that you already have inside of you. The Magician isn't afraid to mess up. Try it again if it doesn't work, till you get it right. When the energy of the Magician is in the spiritual realm, really attuned to God, Source, then it's not just magic. It's not just a parlor trick. Those manifestations feel like miracles. They feel like blessings, big or small. The Magician is now stepping into the I am masculine energy of the One. So it's knowing when to maybe sit back, let something come in, and when to really drive forward into something, to put your energy into something, to take that spiritual idea or that energy or that fire inside of you, that creativity inside of you, that sense of adventure inside of you, and ground it on the earth and make it real. When you have an idea, see if it can work. When you want to do something, make those plans. I just heard book that ticket. It's as above with that light, so below. As within, so without. All of the tools you need are right there in front of you. The Magician recognizes if there's something missing, that it's having the adaptability and flexibility and innovation to figure it out, to go out and get that tool, to try something a different way. Upside down, it's the parlor trick. It's the person pulling a wool over someone else's eyes. It's somebody manifesting things they don't believe in. It doesn't ignite their soul or open their heart. It's when they're in a job and they're not in it. They don't enjoy it. They don't want to be there. They don't like the products they sell. They don't really want to talk about it. It's usually somebody that just wants to complain. So they're in that kind of energy of manifestation where they just have more of that. Let's get one more just to clarify from this is the Spirit Messages Oracle cards. What is one last message to be helpful for the collective, please, and thank you. Don't lose sight of this truth. Wow, this came full circle, guys. We came here to evolve and to grow. From the page to the queen, embodying the magician. And it is necessary to experience difficult times, being in that cocoon, crawling around like the caterpillar, being unclear. Every situation is a lesson in our spiritual book. We are spiritual beings having human experience, and it's not easy. Some of those chapters are gorgeous and beautiful, and some are really rough. But you grow from all of it. That is when you grow most. There is always, always light at the end of the tunnel. I just see that, like, the cocoon opening up and that little head peeking out. It's like, oh, there is light here. Like, I knew it was out there somewhere. I just didn't know where to find the door or how to spread my wings yet. Be proud of your journey. Everybody's journey is unique and different. Everyone learns the lessons when they are meant to come through and when they are ready to hear and embody them. And with that, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. I hope you enjoy this reading and you have a beautiful day, evening, night, and I will see you soon.